Hello everyone, welcome to Manga Boys Manga Unboxing. Today we've got another rare unboxing video. Okay, rare like the steak, okay? They came out apparently with this lab-grown steak, and it's not the Beyond Burger apparently. I don't know much about it, but people are pretty excited in California. Apparently, I don't know. So, this comes from our good friends over at can't say the name, but you can see what I'm talking about in here. Okay, we got some good rare items. That's also an episode of Aqua Teen. So stay tuned for a quick little sneak peek of these. 1 second, please. All right, let's go through these real fast. So they shipped me all nice and wrapped up this time, which is good. This is the same place I got my volumes from, Back to Back and Psychic Detective Kusuo, or I can't remember exactly the name of that manga, but you know what I'm trying to say. So we got Baki. Okay, Baki the Grappler. These are hardcovers. You can see the sides here, the back, hard as a rock, and the innards, yellowy. It's glossy papers. These are 2-in-1s I decided to put together, inspired from the Japanese volumes, and then I kind of finalized them with the new French ones coming out. You can see how things look there. Very good. And yeah, overall, super hyped about this, obviously. I've got one here. That was volume 4. I think I probably said that earlier. I labeled each of the sides with the saga here. So this says Underground Arena Saga. A little bit spilled over to the side. I mean, I guess that's kind of fine. Not much I can do there. It just depends on who's cutting it, where it's going to kind of fall there. Volume 2. Damn, looking good. So we can kind of see a few volumes, pages here. Volume 8. And you can see I've got a new saga here, Childhood Saga. That's what it kind of spills over into. These are a little bit trickier to kind of put together, so I'm a newer at it. It's got a different kind of a template for it. So that's why there's a little bit of spillover. I'm sure some of it's my fault, some of it isn't. We got some more Baki. Oh, I really pack it in here. Volume 5, more Childhood Saga. You can see like the D and stuff kind of falls off to the side here into the spine, which I didn't really understand that the spine kind of extended so far in a hardcover. It's not kind of like a soft or paperback where it's like spine and then stop spine. But this looks very good. Oh, this is like definitely a misprint. You can see there's a huge amount of pink here. It's still really cool. I mean, that's not that big of a deal, but more of it slides off, is slid off the side there. So Childhood Saga goes through, well, when Baki is a child, and the Underground Arena is kind of when he first finds the Maximum Tournament stage area. But the Maximum Tournament itself is a different beast. Childhood Saga kind of is when he starts training for realsies with his favorite army commander man. Volume 7 here with our fun monkey. You may remember him if you've watched the old anime, or if you've read these volumes. Very cool. Alright, we got one last little palette here. So these I got kind of special. This is my name, I guess. Dot Hack GU Begins. It is a bit of a short story or a compilation of volumes that Bandai Namco kind of sent out in an email. It was a weird thing. And they came out with 4 different volumes. They're in full color here, you can see. They give kind of a summary of each of the different volumes of Dot Hack GU. Or, yeah, Dot Hack GU, I was going to say. Or was it Dot Hack Sign? It seemed like it might have been Dot Hack. Yeah, Tsukasa, Glass Window. This is Dot Hack Sign. Interesting. Oh, yeah, see, so there's a few different ones here, but it's still under the whole Dot Hack GU Begins moniker. And then you can see here, this is Chapter 2 Mutations. This is Dot Hack. The video game, Legend of Twilight, Dot Hack Volume 5. And then it hops into GU here. As you can see, this goes into Dot Hack Roots, Tragedy, which if you didn't know is the prequel to GU. So yeah, this covers a lot of the Dot Hack story in a super abridged manner, but the quality, the color of it, that looks very good. Excited to have this on the shelf. My friend put that one together, not me. And the same with the Disastrous Life of Psyche K. I don't know why I couldn't remember that name. Sometimes you just get too excited, you get the brain farts, you know? Get the flatulence going. These look excellent, as did the last time. And again, Psyche K, hilarious series. Showed up on Netflix. This guy essentially is a psychic with these amazing powers, kind of like Mob Psycho, or Mob 100, and doesn't want them, and thinks that they're kind of a huge burden, and just kind of wants to be left alone and be normal. And so he wears these psychic dampeners on his head. That's what those little antennae are. And he makes everybody, you know, unaware of what they are and ignore them. So nobody even knows he's wearing them because he's getting too much attention when he had them on. People knew he had them on. So it's pretty funny. A lot of the characters in here are a bunch of idiots, and he's kind of just like the smart genius man, which is funny, especially his parents. And so he's always the straight man in every joke, whereas the other classmates are the jokesters, and I love it. And they're always put in these wacky situations. So big fan of the series. If you guys haven't checked it out, like I was saying earlier in the last volume, the last thing I did of this, check out the Netflix anime for sure. And to round it off, here we are with volume 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of back-to-back Blood Blockade Battlefront. This is the last volume. It's a chonker. Don't mess around with it. It'll beat you up. Here's volume 9. Volume 8. Volume 7. Volume 2. Volume 4. The 2 gets me tripped up sometimes. And this is a little bit of a better quality than the last ones I did, which had the white on the top and the bottom. It looks like these only have the white on the top, which probably isn't my fault. But maybe it was. I don't know. Never can be too sure of it. But it looks like all of these have it on the top, and you can even kind of shortcut see it if you look over here. But the same thing happened with the Psyche Ks. So it does make me think that maybe it was the printer person who did it, because I didn't make the Psyche Ks. Again, this was another one of my friends from the server. And yeah, so if we both have it, we both probably didn't make the same mistake. At least that's my thought anyways. The Bakis are the same size as a Vizsig, or at least as close to a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as you could possibly get. So that's kind of how they look there. You can see 7 and 3. So yeah, very excited to have these. This is going to get me all the way up to volume 14, because I have, again, up to volume 8 here. So yeah, super hyped to have these on my shelf. If you guys want these on my shelf, definitely on my shelf. I want them on my shelf. You probably don't care. But let me know down below. I can definitely help you out in kind of trying to figure out how to maneuver these weird tactics I use to get these volumes. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll be happy to help. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's haul, and I don't know if I've got more or not coming, because that seemed kind of short. Maybe it was just my brain, because I'm, again, rushing through these. Super hyped. Very excited to have them come in, and just looking at them, wow. Gets the juices flowing, if you know what I mean. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.